Hi everybody, welcome to our 30-minute of yoga. Tonight we have a beautiful, beautiful stretch. You don't need any equipment, no props, nothing, just you and your beautiful body. So come on down to the ground and let's find a comfortable spot to sit. So today we're gonna hold our stretches nice and long. We're gonna hold like 30 seconds each stretch. So it's not a yin, it's not yoga yin. Just so we have that clear, it's a nice stretch program. Stretching, I was saying a few minutes ago, is an integral part of our training. We're athletes, we need this stretch. We have to give back to our body and we have to look at it. For sometimes our tight muscles, are they keeping us away from being, our full potential of maybe within our squats or in each sport that we're doing? So give back. So let's find some flexibility. Bring your arms by your side, take a nice big inhale all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands away. Soften through those shoulders. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, bring it. A few more, find your breath. Maybe close your eyes. And up to go nice and soft, right to the ceiling. Let those fingers flutter away. Do one more. All right, we're gonna find our left side of our neck. So let's bring one hand up and just kind of drape it over. The other hand's gonna come out to the side if it feels good. And then you're using the weight of your hand just to give it a little bit of love. Find a nice neck stretch. Now, if this hand up is too intense, drop it down. Put our neck through a lot of stress over the course of the day. All right, let's take it over to the other side. So cupping it, using the weight of your hand just to give a little bit of softness. You're not torquing your neck, nice and soft. So nice deep breaths. Let's take both arms up towards the sky. Soften through your shoulders, soften your torso, soften into those glutes. And we're going to hinge over to one side. So you can bring one hand down. If it feels good, you go down on the forearm. Otherwise, keep the arm straight and longer and the other arm long as well. Now see if you connect to your rib cage and up and over. Now take your gaze to look under that upper armpit and see feel the stretches a little bit deeper. Try and make sure that your sit bones are still stable on the ground, so both cheeks are down to the ground. Couple more breaths. Bring your arms up, bring it right over the other side. So this side you might get a little further down. You might want to keep it straight and walk it out a little bit, keeping those sit bones anchored. Up and over, really reach, make it a dynamic stretch. And then take your gaze to look under your armpit. Couple more breaths. And then let's just flow it side to side. So reach and up. The side, exhale. And reach. And up the other side. Back up in center, and let's uncross those legs, maybe give them a little shake. And then find your sit bones. Give those a nice little shake, 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 round and roll. Okay, we're gonna move into a seated butterfly. So you're gonna drag the soles of your feet together and find where that diamond shape is, where you can actually, get some movement into those inner thighs. So maybe just start with a little pulse, kind of fluttering our butterfly wings, shall we say. Now I want you to come sitting up, a nice straight back. Now what we see in a lot of seated butterflies is people rounding their backs. I want a nice big stretch. So let's take your hands underneath your legs, and then bring the hands by your ankles or your calves. Roll the shoulders back and down, and then start to lean forward with your chest so that the back is not going to round. So the chest is coming forward. And breathe. Soften through your thighs. Get a nice stretch for those inner thighs. Bodies are going to thank us for this. Like I was saying, the stretch is so, so, so important. Without yoga, without stretching, I don't think I would still be in the fitness industry. Okay, come on back up. Let's bring the arms outside. You're going to bring your hands down by your big toes and your toes. Press the toes together. Maybe massage your feet. Massage those arches. Now you're going to grab your big toes. So my feet are together. You're going to grab your big toe. You're going to put your thumb on the outside of your foot. And you're going to grab your big toe and you're going to pull it towards your body. Stretch for the toes. Anybody that wants to prevent bunions, this is a great stretch for that. Anybody that wants to stop the bunion, may hurt, but be respectful a little bit at a time. And we'll come out of that. Let's use our hands to guide the knees back up. And you take the feet a little bit wider. Bring your hands by your side. And let's just do a nice windshield wiper side to side. Opening up the hips, massaging your glutes. And one more. All right, coming back, find those sit bones. Bring your legs super long. Give them a little flap. And then we're going to drag the right foot forward. And then you're going to, if you can stay right there. Or you can cross that foot over top of the other leg. Keeping that leg as straight as you can with the toes up towards the sky. Now bring your opposite hand in and then start to do a twist. So you're twisting away from your knee. Back is nice and long. Nice little spinal twist. Nice twist for the digestive system. More breaths here. We'll bring the arm back over. And we're going to move into a 90-90 or a deer shape. So that if your foot's crossed over, you're going to bring it back up and drive it so that your knee is in line with your hip and your foot is flexed in the back. Right leg is coming in front. Both glutes are sitting down to ground. Again, that knee is in line with my hip. Toes forward. Just 90-90. Now I want you to twist side to side, side to side. Lower back massage. And then lean, walk forward, lean into it. Come on down to the ground. If you can get your hands down there. If not, they're staying up here. As long as you're coming forward a bit, you're going to feel a stretch in your glutes, perhaps. Especially if you've been doing the glute challenge. More breaths. More seconds. And let's walk the hands up. Take both legs back up to the front. You like to give them that little flap. And then we're going to go over to the other side. So we're going to take that seated twist. So drag the left foot in. And again, this side. Some sides of your body might not be able to get it over. The arm in, if possible. If not, just give it a little hug. Twist over. Twist away from your knee. That front leg's nice and long, toes up towards the sky. Make your breathing. About 10 more seconds. And come on out of that. Now we're going to go into that twist again. So bring that foot back up and over. Swivel it out to the side. Opposite hand comes. So 90 degrees on everything. And let's do a little twist to the right, twist to the left. Whichever direction you started, just back and forth. Now knee up in the front, keeping those sit bones down. Walk yourself slowly down. Check in, make sure you're not crunching your jaw is not tight. Everything is nice and soft. Going for the stretch, but being respectful of the depth of everything. One side of your body is going to feel different than the other. Some of us sit with our legs crossed. We sit with a knee tucked under. That's going to affect our hips. We drive lots, whatever foot, we're using that one foot all the time. That affects us. All right, let's walk up out of that. And bring those legs back in front. Last little flap. And we're going to go for a wide leg. So make sure that you're back up on your sit bones. And then take your feet away from one another. Toes are going to be up towards the sky. Nice and strong here. We're going to lift the arms up towards the sky. And then drop let's move over to the right side, left side first. So I want to do a stretch you bring this other hand down behind your back. I want to do a stretch for the ankle and the calf. So if you can reach the top of your foot or the side of your foot, I want you to bring the toes forward, not the toes, but bring your hands so that you're pressing into it, giving it some stretch. So you're getting the calf nice and tight. Nice stretch there. Now roll the shoulder blade of the other hand and take your gaze up towards the ceiling. So we've got a nice chest opener, working the inner thigh, stretching our calves and our ankles with our hands, and breathing. Stretching those inner thighs. All right, slowly come on out of that. Bring both arms up towards the sky and then just hinge forward. Suck your belly button in. See if you can bring your palms down to the ground. Nice stretch again for the inner thighs and the lower back. Soften your knees if they're super tight. You don't want to hyperextend them. And walk your hands back up towards your body. Round your shoulders. And we're going to go over to the other side. So both arms up. We're going to bring one hand down behind the back with the palm up. Reach the other hand forward. Can you grab your foot? Can you give it a little pull, keyword little. And then round your shoulders. Take your gaze up towards the ceiling. Shoulder stretch, chest opener, inner thighs, ankles, calves, all kinds of parts. Getting some love here. Five more seconds. Beautiful. Come on out of that. Slowly use your hands to guide your legs. Now, I'm sideways on my mat, so slide all the way down. So we're on the long side of our mat. And you're going to roll yourself back and bring your knees into your chest. Now, as we bring our knees into our chest, please make sure you're not crunching your kneecaps, that your hands are a little lower than your knees or down by your shins. Really give yourself a nice hug here. We stabilize our back. Lots of love to our vertebrae. All right, drive your left leg nice and long. Bring the heel down to the ground. So let that leg fall there. We're going to do a little lying hip opener. So take your right hand underneath your thigh or your knee, and we're using your hand, drag your right knee away from your body, but keeping your knees, your leg bent. And bring it back up. And bring it away. So can you take your knee a little wider out? And back in. And wider. We'll hold it here for 3 seconds. Now, keeping that knee bent, you're going to use your left hand, bring it over to the outside of your knee. Your right arm is going to come long. So you're using your left hand, drag that left knee up and over your body. Right arm stays long. Twist for the spine, we'll twist for the glutes, going to feel that. You can stay right there or take that top leg and straighten. So feeling that stretch that come right across the IT band, right from your outside of your thigh, outer thigh, across to the knee joint. And if your leg is straight, we're going to bend it and come back up. Bring both knees into your chest, hug them, realign your back. Everything nice and long, really squeeze into your back, into your tummy. And let's make some ankle circles. Do a few one way. Do a few the other way. And now make that right leg nice and long, bring the heel down to the ground. Reach underneath your left leg. We're gonna just again do that lying hip opener. So bringing it forward and back. So opening up through the inner thigh, through that hip flexor. And bring it back up. Let's see if you can create a little bit space there to hold on to the stretch a little longer. Starting to notice that, we're here at the 20-minute mark of the stretch, just how your body feels, how it's behaving, letting that flexibility and where we are kind of lead our stretch, lead our legs. All right, right hand's gonna come over outside of that left knee, left arm's coming along. We're gonna use that right arm to gently guide the leg up and over, keeping it bent. It feels good for your head and neck. Take your gaze to look over your left fingertips. And if it feels good, straighten that leg. We did a lot of leg work this week. Giggle as I say that. All right, if the leg is straight, give it a bend. Come on back to your back. Both knees into your chest. Little hug. We're gonna drop the left foot down. You're gonna take the right leg straight up into the air. Press the heel towards the sky. Press your toes towards your forehead. Walk your hands up your leg. So you can get a little bit deeper stretch in there for your hamstring. But feel free to lie back down. Put a big bend in that knee, grab the outside sole of your foot and drive that knee down towards your armpit or down towards your shoulder. You take a little further outside of your body, but you want to feel the top of your leg, a nice quad stretch. Now we're going to straighten that. We're going to let go of the hands and foot. Bring the ankle across the left knee. Open up with that hip flexor. So press your right hand into your right thigh, and then reach between to make the number 4. And hug those knees in so you can actually feel your glutes activated. Feel that stretch for the glutes. Soften your shoulders. You're going to hold this position, but you're going to bring your hands up from underneath, and you're going to rock over to the left so that your foot comes down to the ground. And as your foot comes down to the ground, can you grab your ankle with your left hand, left ankle, left hand, and right arm comes nice and long. So a little IT band stretch here. Stretching those lower bodies, stretching our legs. And then rock back up to center, uncross your legs. Realign your spine, realign your hips, and then we'll take the left leg straight up into the air. Drive the heel to the sky. Walk your hands up your legs. Point your toes towards your forehead. Nice hamstring stretch for the left side of our body. And as we did on the other side, get a big bend in that knee. Start to bring the knee towards your shoulder as you reach up to grab the sole of your foot. And then drive your knee down towards your armpit. Create some space if you need to. So you engage to your quads. And we'll let go of that, keeping that leg up. You're going to take that ankle, cross it over your right knee. Use your left hand, create some space in that hip flexor. And reach between to make the number 4. Find your glutes, or they'll find you. Tuck it in nice and lovely. And then we're going to drop that foot down, the right foot down to the ground. Rock over to the right, keep the leg crossed. Drop the right foot down to the ground. Grab your ankle if you can. If you can't, that's fine. With your right ankle, holding for the IT band stretch. Bring your left arm to the side. Then your gaze to the left. And roll back up. And you're going to uncross your legs and then roll right over onto your belly. Onto your belly, we're going to bring our left elbow underneath our left shoulder. And then you're going to kick your right foot in and reach behind. Give yourself a little quad stretch. Now, if you want to lie down, bring your hand onto your head. You can do that as well. Lift up that leg and make it long first. Hold it for a few more seconds. And when we let go, don't ricochet. Let go softly. Let the leg fall gracefully to the ground. And we'll go over to the other side. So you can stack your elbow underneath. Reach behind. Grab the top of your foot. Lift the leg. So you want that quad as straight as possible. Meet them back down on the ground. Same as the other side, nice slow release. Now bring both arms in front and bring your feet to the outside corners of your mat. So your hip bones over there, nice and engaged. You're going to lift yourself straight up into your arms. So a nice big stretch for the lower back. And we'll bend at the elbows, bring our hands underneath our shoulders. You're going to press yourself back into a child's pose. So sink your heels down, your glutes down to your heels, reach your arms forward, stretch through your upper back, through your shoulders. And we're going to meet back up into tabletop position, so all fours. Take a nice big inhale, drop your belly, take your tailbone long. Take your heart and lungs through your shoulders, through your arms. Take your gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, press into your hands, round your back, round your pelvis. Now engage with your shoulders. Once again, drop the belly, take your tailbone long into a little cow. And then exhale into your cat. Up to a flat back. Curl your toes, press yourself up into a downward facing dog. So press your chest towards your thighs, heels towards the ground. Spread your fingers wide, wide, wide like starfish. You're going to walk to the top of your mat, but you're going to crisscross your ankles and continue to take your tailbone nice and tall in the sky. So criss and cross and criss and cross till you come to the top where you can't go anymore. Hang out here and dangle. Get super heavy, super long. Bring your nose towards your knee. Shake your head no. Bring your head back to center. You're going to drag your hands up your legs slowly, slowly, slowly. Don't be rushed. Take a couple of extra seconds to stack your vertebrae all on top of one another. And my friends, we are done our stretch for this evening. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sure your body appreciated it and loved it.